I'm Dub, joined this morning by our old pal from the Fort St. John North Peace Museum, Heather. How's it going today, Heather?
Good, you?
I'm doing very well, thank you very much. If you're watching this video right now on the Moose FM Facebook page, you saw that you guys are doing this very cool April Fool's Day search and find at the museum, but it is happening tomorrow and Saturday, so not just on April Fool's Day. Tell us all about this great event you've lined up.
So basically we're going to hide 1 to 3 present day or modern items in our museum exhibits, and people are going to have to go through, look at each exhibit and see if they can spot these items. So there's no scavenger hunt sheet to fill out. It's just seeing what you can find that doesn't belong in our exhibit. So it's going to be lots of fun. It's free admission. Donations are welcome to help the North Peace Historical Society operate the museum, or purchases in our gift shop also help us out.
Awesome. Is there any kind of prizes for figuring it out or anything like that, or it's just purely fun?
Just bragging rights.
Nice. And we were talking beforehand because I think in the picture, there's one that's very clearly out of place in the picture, but you said there's actually going to be a few that it's going to be pretty tough to tell. You're going to have to work hard to figure it out, eh?
Right, there's going to be some subtle ones aimed more at our older crowds, adults or older children or teens that can read, but there's also lots that, your preschooler or young grade school kid can figure out.
Awesome. And then you said the best part, of course, is this is free admission tomorrow and Saturday, a great way to wrap up spring break for the kids and to sort of learn more about the history of the North Peace and Fort St. John, eh?
That's right. We've tried to keep most of the modern day exhibits somewhat themed. Yeah. So for example, you might find something water related in our boat exhibit that's modern. Awesome.
And then one final thing, you mentioned the gift shop, of course, because that helps keep the North Peace Historical Society going. I wanted to ask you about this book that I think you posted on the Facebook page the other day. You know the one I'm talking about? I'm blanking on the name, but it's a diary as part of it. Tell us a bit about this book and sort of other things you can find in the gift shop like that.
So our newest local book is called Ketchikan Chronicler, and it's about Willard Freer. So Willard Freer grew up in the Bear Flat area and then moved to Hudson's Hope. And then he lived up in the Ketchikan Valley, so between here and Fort Nelson. And the book focuses on his whole life, but primarily his diaries between 1942 and the early 1970s. So it's a great read. It's the last book that Jay Sherwood wrote on our area. He unfortunately passed away this last year, but he's been great for getting lots of journals and historical information published on northeastern BC.
Awesome. Well, go check out the April Fool's Day search and find at the museum. Again, it's tomorrow and Saturday. What are your hours tomorrow and Saturday, by the way?
So it's 9 to 5 tomorrow and 11 to 4 on Saturday.
Again, as you said, free admission. Buy something in the gift shop. It helps the North Peace Historical Society. Anything else you want to say before we wrap it up here, Heather?
It should be lots of fun, so stop on by.
Absolutely. Again, that's Heather from the North Peace, the Fort St. John North Peace Museum joining us this morning.
This community interview is supported by your Member of Parliament, Bob Zimmer. Stop by his office in Fort St. John at 9916 100th Avenue and in Dawson Creek at 10421.